complete. I did it! We're complete. I did it! We're complete. I did it!
Alrighty, sup everyone, Dark,
complete.
we're
I
here,
did it.
and welcome back to more Goddess of Victory, Nike. Thank you, Trony. Alright, so last time we delved into Reborn Evil, the collab for Resident Evil and Nike. This time, hopping back on in for story number 2. Get our daily login stamp. Boom. Nice. Move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more days and we get another 5 tickets. Story 1's a piano, and now we have story 2. First, let's do challenge book though. I wonder where story 2 is gonna be. No new battles.
The party isn't over yet, is
That one
it?
comes up tomorrow.
Let's
Yeah.
go back and enjoy ourselves.
Oh, there's a shiny thing here though. Let me get 50 more mixed herbs. Let's see what story 2 is. Actually, you know what? I actually do want to explore the manor. Just for a little bit. Spooky. Yeah, see, because we would have missed this one over here. Right in the corner. I love the angles. All the various, like, angles it has, like over here, and when you go over here, it switches over this way. Oh, they are. Ah, the altar. Shoulda known. Another 50. Just racking in the mixed herbs. Another 50 mixed herbs. Wow. There's one more somewhere else. Question: where did we miss it? Did you guys see any sparkles? Oh, it's down in there. So I guess we're gonna open this door in a bit. So you can't go through it yet. Ooh, that's really cool. We got Ada and D doing a Sonic and Shadow pose. Go to the reward Nika's. Oh, we got a new one in the form of Jill Valentine. Well, you know what that means. It's pulling time again. I don't think y'all want to hear me sing, so let's do it. Jill. Alright, guys. I need that luck. Come on. 10 pull, let's go. Alright, and not even a fake out.
I'm Neon, and
Miss 10. Ah, now she's starting to take tickets. Alright, let's see. Let's see. And a little kiss and nothing. Come on, Jill. Don't be Ray. Come on. We got you. This will be it. This will be the one. Come on. This will be the one. Ah. We get one right in the middle. All right.
I may be a mass production. Leave it to Soldier OW at armament. Please.
And nope.
Masked is my name and being
We got masked. I mean, not too bad, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. I ain't risking it for the biscuit at this point.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild Workshop.
You know what? A buddy
Are
of
you
mine
looking
lost
for something?
everything from
Let
her,
me
so
help
you know
you.
what? Nope. Just doing
Payment
this.
can be settled by uploading an e-invoice.
I'm
Jill.
Jill, a member of STARS. Don't even think of calling me honey or princess. Not unless you're looking to get hurt.
I'm just gonna do that. I'm not even gonna waste more resources. You know what? I'll take the next 20 pulls if I have to, because you know what we have about now. About like 25 pulls. So I will get another one, but you know what? I'm not risking the biscuit for that. Because she already took, what, like, the 10 tickets thing and 20 of these tickets? Nah, I'm not risking no more. My luck, she'll take all my things and then she'll be like, start dipping into my gems. Nah, I'm not risking that business again. Machine's always a blast to watch. Add me on Discord, Storms 5. Like I said, oh, speaking of, I could just quick place the, yeah, I'll put the Discord link exactly. We do have a Discord if you'd like to join as well, Storms. There's a nice little link there for you, and there's a lot of awesome peeps in there. Maybe a little dead at the moment, but you know we're trying. We're still building a lot of stuff up, you know. With that, we're getting things rolling here. But happy to have you. We just had Cheese getting Jill because I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit at this point. I'm not gonna risk being like, hey, let's just get Jill, and it's just like she drains everything of all of my resources. Like, nah, I'm not working for that. So we got her classic outfit. Alright, so let's see what that looks like before we start story 2. Let's see what we got. Also got to throw her in the name. Oh my god, the name just went over my head. The synchronization machine. Synchro machine. Duh. Jill, let's give you all your pieces. So what do you got for skills? Activates to start a battle upon reloading to max thing. Okay. Acid ammo. That's maxing thing. Super cop. Fixed reload speed. Increased by 50%. Removes 100% of bullets. Oh, she's got a forced reload. I don't know. She might be. People might say she might be doo-doo. I don't know. But let's get to see her outfits. So we have this one. Okay, so it's just one has her long pants. One's got her classic skirt with her, I guess, her shirt tied around her waist. Then we have Resident Evil 5 Jill. The battle suit, which I might invest in because that's one of the Resident Evils I actually did play with Resident Evil 5. Where the hell did my mouse go?
It's not just the virus that's dangerous. Human greed is just as deadly.
Was that a costume line, or was that... I don't know, probably not, because it's one of these. Usually they don't change costume lines. Go get these quick, secret agent. Oh, look at that, Nada's max. I'll get that later, because that'll be another 10... Basically, this will get me the tickets that Jill wasted. Yeah, 5, 2... 3, yeah, so this will give me back all the stuff she wasted when I get those 2 in a bit. I don't got the funds right now. I don't got the funds for it, but hey, eventually. Alright, let's hop into story 2. Oh, it's like the save, the save select screen Resident Evil. I like that. That's cool. That's how we got. Hey,
looks like you could use some help. How about
Need my help?
Wherever you go,
Wife?
I'll always be with you.
Is
Claire?
this your way of asking me out?
Mind if I join?
You know what? We'll do that. To give the Resident Evil characters a bit of spotlight. And Paulie, because Paulie's the only 2 we have, so. I thought one of these would have been 2, but I guess not. Let's go. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh, God. Guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. Life is ordinary. The lazy days I spent with Mom and Dad, I can still remember them perfectly. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of us lounging around, cozy and watching TV together. Quiet little conversations we had before falling asleep. Oh, that's sweet. Dad, I'm back. We had dinner? I haven't had mine yet. Mind if I eat here? I packed some food. Nothing special happened today. Got off school, then ran a quick errand. Came straight here after. Mom's doing the same as always. I guess work's been keeping her busy. She said she'd be back late again tonight. Shall we watch some TV? And now our next news story. A string of disappearances has seems to be taking place within the Ark. This prompted a ground movement among citizens criticizing the central government's handling of the situation. Pretty unsettling, huh? That's all the news has been reporting lately. With all the disappearances happening, there's been a lot kinds of rumors swirling around. Some say people have been abducted or used to be test subjects for biological experiments, or that there are corrupted Nikkes running around wreaking havoc. Don't you think both scenarios sound kind of ridiculous? See, you think it's nonsense too, right? With their dad in a coma? This seems odd. How could anyone be carrying such a biological experiment to a place as safe as the Ark? And if Nike's gone rogue, surely she would have been caught and been on the news by now. Don't you think I'm right? Please say I'm right. Please. Say something. Don't just lie there. Dad? Ever since you got hurt on the surface, Mom's been acting weird. At first, she started mumbling weird things, scribbling strange red eyes all over the walls of the house. Now she barely comes home. All she ever does is work at the center. I have no idea if she's eating, and if she's getting any sleep. I don't know anything anymore. Compared to the old days, everything's different now. Everything's... I'm sorry, I know I promised I wouldn't complain in front of you. Tomorrow, I'm going to visit the center where Mom works. I'm worried about her. Maybe I should bring her something to eat. Things can't go on like this. Anyway, sweet dreams. I'll drop by again. So he was a commander and he got injured on the surface. Counseling hours. Every day, 9 to, I guess 20, so that's like, what, 9 to... That's what, 9 to... The 9 to... No, 9 to 5. 12. So I get out usually at 16. That's 4. It's about 8, 9 to 8. Why does she come to work today? Mom? She's not there. I'm coming in, okay? No one's here. Let's just leave the lunchbox. The end. Nigh. Guide foolish mortals. What's that sound? Sounded to be coming from behind the bookshelf. One of the bookshelves is slightly out of place, leaving a narrow gap. The gap, a stairway stretches far down, leading underground. Mom? Are you in there? Judges descend the sky. Do not resist human strength. In front of an altar where a raptor statue is enshrined, a group of people are fervently murmuring a prayer. And... Mom? In the middle of it all was Daipara's mother. Ooh. She's the cult leader.
Enemy sighted!
Can you buy me some time? Reload!
That's pretty easy. Sister Amanda, I didn't put her in the...
Nice work. When I get back, whew, I'm heading straight for the shower.
Hold on. I forgot to put her in the, That day, I tore through my mom's room in a panic. Every wall was covered from top to bottom in red eyes, all of them staring at the same spot. A spot where I uncovered a rapture core. Along with some records about the torch of salvation, human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges, raptures descend from the skies. The end is nigh. Fear not. Stand before the judge and reveal yourself. The surface is the altar of God. Death is the path to salvation. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. I began to realize what Mom has gotten herself into. I finally understood what those red eyes at home were meant to represent. A chill ran down my spine. Even now, I couldn't turn to anyone for help. Revealing anything about the Torch of Salvation could result in Mom being captured and punished. I'm back. I don't think I could stomach anything today, so I came empty-handed. I hope that's okay. Oh, did you see the news? They said they found rapture parts in the home of one of the missing families. So freaky. Rapture parts? All things? You know, people keep going missing. People who I used to see at the counseling center, I mean. Dad, I'm scared. If this keeps up, Mom might disappear too. What if I left all alone? I'm sorry. I'm being weak again. For the time being, I don't think I could come here. I think I have to be away for a bit. I'm worried about Mom. I can't just sit by and do nothing. Please pray that everything will turn out okay. I'll be back. Next time, I'll come with Mom. I promise. I don't think I'll be able to keep that promise, Dad. The cult leader who started the Torch of Salvation turned out to be Mom. I didn't catch all the details, but they said they intend on using a virus to purify the Ark. They say death is the path of salvation. Don't worry. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll find a way to atone for what my mom has done. That was the final entry of Daipara's journal. You said your colleague followed Daipara all the way here, right? Then we gotta find them. Both Daipara and your colleague. And everyone else has gone missing. For a few moments, Query stares at the journal Claire has been reading all out from. Then finally speak up. Yes? Absolutely. After that, we need to make sure they'll never be able to do this again. I'm sick of watching viruses rob people of what precious to them. Do you think we can really handle this on our own? Come on, Query, I believe in you. Are you saying that you don't have faith in me? What? No, I don't mean it like that. Okay, let's give it a try. It's also my duty as a police officer. That's the spirit. I like that confidence. Anyway, I'm starting to get worried. Well, I've heard a peep from Joe since she went after Miranda. I don't think there's anything else to investigate here. Should we head over there now? Why is that voice acted? Not gonna lie, I thought it was. Was it voice acted? No. Why do I remember it being voice acted? No.
Stay sharp, everyone.
Got to put her in the synchro machine again. Oh well.
Reload!
We'll do it after these 5. No, I want to see what happens in the story. It's getting interesting.
Not bad. Looking forward to our next mission together.
Inside a secret room hidden deep within the annex. Oop, forgot to hit shift. Jill and Miranda stand frozen as fixated on the monitor. Are you two okay? Why are you just standing there like that? Huh? It's hard to explain, but is it just me or does this room look kind of red? Claire? Probably better if you don't look. Why? Just trust me. Claire averts her eyes from the corpses and turns the monitor. An experiment log recorded by a researcher is displayed on the screen. Holy Elixir of the Judge, 6 trial results. Engineered using the same methodology employed in developing Umbrella Corporation's T-virus. Modifications of the Holy Elixir obtained from a body of the Judge located coordinates RAC 101, successful development of the Neo-virus. When injected into organic tissue, the Neo-virus initiates gene reconstruction. Notable improvements in physical strength and regenerative abilities were observed. Shows potential to temporarily stand against Nikke's. New humanity to oppose the divine. The following video compares the effects of varying dosage levels. Player touches the screen and the video begins to play. On the dark screen. Bone cracking. Figures can be seen writhing and convulsing, their entire bodies contorting. Some desperately with the agonized face scratching at their faces, scratching their skin tearing off. Miranda absorbs in the video and suddenly clings tightly to Jill's arm. Jill trembles, her face contorting in fury. The higher the dose, the greater the increase in physical and regenerative abilities. However, genetic mutations occur too rapidly, ultimately causing the body to break down. The virus exhibits signs indicative of seeking new hosts. Additionally, regardless of the doses, all test subjects exhibit significant cognitive decline. Could this be effectively used in future plans? Jill slowly taps on the monitor, opening a new window. Project Reborn Evil. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life, Nikke, has been created, a cruel distortion of all things created. In order for the Judge to guide humanity to its reckoning, we, the Torch of Salvation, have initiated Project Reborn Evil. The Neo-virus will be widely disseminated throughout the Ark. Amidst the ensuing chaos, the Judge shall be led into the Ark. Once humanity is offered to the Judge and evil is purified, Project Reborn Evil will be deemed complete. Evil shall be purified through the reckoning. God, guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. Until evil is purified. 101, 3, 2, 1. Damn it! Does this have anything to do with how I shut this project down? Is the only records left. But she'll point to the corner of the lab. After reviewing the Project Reborn Evil file, a hidden passage opened up. In the direction Joe is pointing to, the passage is deeper underground. It's been revealed. Ooh.
Everyone ready?
Let me guess, it's gonna change the feel and the door's gonna open.
Relentless bastards!
Reload.
Nice work! When I get back, whew, I'm heading straight for the shower.
Death is not the end. Death is purification. The purification of this world begins with death. The merciless judges descend. I was happy. Lazy days I spent with my husband and my daughter, I can still remember them perfectly. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of us lounging around, cozily watching TV together. Quiet little conversations we have before falling asleep. Patient's vital signs are stable. Unfortunately, he remains unconscious for reasons that are still undetermined. At this stage, we can only continue to monitor his condition. I ask what really happened on the surface? From what I heard, he had an encounter with a Lord-class rapture. Thankfully, the Nikkes who were recovered didn't suffer any brain damage. They were able to return to the battlefield once they've given new bodies. As for your husband, I can't say for sure. man named Miles Carter came to the center. He used to be a commander. After all the terrifying things he experienced on the surface, he now suffers from PTSD. He's been drowning himself in alcohol for years now. Yeah, that's why we do it to you. If you're too thingy, I'll do it. Did you endure some horrific experiences too? Is that why you're refusing to open your eyes? Man's in a coma. Leave him be. Damn. Oh, jeez, I'm missing stuff. Hold on. Log. You know the Nikes who went up to the surface with you? They returned to the battlefield today. So why aren't you? I'm in a coma. I have to go. Sweet dreams. Beep, beep, beep. Lestra 9? I've been waiting for you. Huh? Me? Who might you be? You planning on visiting the center? Here, take this. Your husband asked me to deliver it. What's this? The eyes of the judge are the torch of salvation. Human life of the world its turmoil. New life, a cruel distortion. Merciful judges descend from the skies. The end is fear not. Reveal yourself. I can't make out the rest. Thick black lines obscure parts of the text. Eventually, they go on to fill the entire page. I turn the next page, countless eyes staring at me in the pages. Between the crimson eyes, faintly inscribed words can be seen. Fear not, stand before the judge and reveal yourself. The surface is the altar of God. Death is the path to salvation. Yes, she was indicted by somebody, and basically became. Death is the path of salvation. Death is salvation. Death. Salvation. Death is a part of salvation. Path to salvation. Death is the path that leads to salvation. Death is the true path to salvation. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. Go on ahead and wait for us. Dipara and I will follow. We're returning to the happy days we once had. New revelation. Holy elixir discovered. Rack 101. 10.1. Rack 10.1. Rack 10.1. Reborn evil. Flip. Alester. Mia. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hold on. You're going too fast for me now. Lestra. Mia. Vilma, Evan, Kyle, and Marco. They descended to the surface and received salvation from the judges. Miles Carter, Lucas, Emily, Cole, and Iris Monroe. They consumed the holy elixir to the judge and were reborn as greater beings. Lestra 9, Dipara, with the holy elixir of the judge, the Neo-virus. They aimed to purify the evil within the Ark, and thereafter received salvation from the judge. Holy, a traitor hidden within the order, a new breed of human that defines the natural order, intended as a sacrificial offering before the sacred purification ritual, currently reflecting on her sins in the Reformation chamber beneath the altar. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. With that, the cult leader's journal comes to an end. My head is spinning. These are the ramblings of someone deeply involved in a cult. Of course, any normal person would get dizzy reading this. He lets out a sigh without me noticing. She had quietly come over to read the journal. They contacted the higher-ups? Yes. Blaze Out Squad is due to arrive in 2 hours. Until then, she lay around a bit. Are we actually gonna see the Blaze Out Squad? To resolve whatever problems we have and get out of here. Unless we want to go down in flames along the mansion. Sounds like fun. Say we resolve as many issues as we can. and get out of here before this place burns down. This is our plan going forward. Now, first things first, let's find this Reformation chamber where Poli's being held. Someone basically brainwashed her into
Stay sharp, everyone.
starting this cult, and due to her cousin thing, basically made him. So I don't know if your daughter's been talking to a dead guy this whole time and thinking that he's in a coma. Because obviously before his wife started this whole thing, I don't know if she killed him, like she pulled his plug or something. I don't know.
I'm
But
glad you're safe.
that flatline
Mission
beep
complete.
that made it seem like he was dead, and she's been visiting and talking to a dead guy. Unless that was before he died. Kind of thing. Hold on, the mansion's going up in flames? What are you talking about? I thought we discussed this. Oh, got that thing. This is the Ark's protocol for dealing with outbreaks. Yeah, burn it to the ground. So the idea of an epidemic response plan is to burn everything down. Not just the place, this place. Alright? You are. They will torch all the residents around the mansion as well. They deem in situation to be critical. They might even reduce the entire Outer Rim to ashes to stop the disease from reaching the Ark. What? Then what about the people living in the Outer Rim? Warhog, don't be so naive. Between the Ark and the Outer Rim, you already know which one the central government will prioritize. Besides, surely you understand how dangerous a contagious disease will be in an enclosed space like the Ark. Oh yeah. imagine, you know what happened a few years ago. Imagine that in a place like the Ark, where everybody's like just congealed in one big spot. It'd been 10 times as worse than what it was. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if Twitch or YouTube, you know, still doesn't want to talk about it, but you know what happened a few years ago. As they always do. This isn't the best option. They're just taking the easy way out. Sacrificing a few to save the many? Exactly. That's precisely why the central government sees this as the best option. A tale as old as time. Going with whatever is most convenient. What if we put a stop to whatever his torch salvation is up to? Will Blazar still intervene then? Only if we could prove there's no risk of the Neovirus spreading any further. I doubt they would intentionally stir trouble. You said Blazar is scheduled to arrive in 2 hours? That's right. That we still got time. Let's reassess our next move. D, Ada, what do you think we should do next? I need your input to decide our next course of action. So let's start with that. I'm fine with whatever. As long as we honor our deal, I'm game. D? My stance hasn't changed. I say we resolve as many issues as we can, and get out of here before this place burns down. Can be our course of action from here on out. So you're taking the easy way out too, huh? Can't be serious. Since entering the Outer Rim and on our side away to the manor, and we didn't encounter a single mutated creature or infected person. That means the virus hasn't spread beyond the mansion yet. So, we still have a chance to prove the Neovirus won't spread any further. That's the spirit. I did say we should resolve as many issues as possible. Alright, first we rescue Poli. Then we find a way to deal with this Neovirus situation. Now where do we start looking? According to these journals, Poli's reflection on her sins is in the Reformation chamber beneath the altar. She hasn't been sacrificed yet. That's where she's being held. There's got to be a passage to the Reformation chamber somewhere here. Somewhere here, huh? You need to find whatever opens the secret passage, right? Yes. Are you gonna start standing there all day, Ada? Of course not. The deal is still on. But I must say, I'm surprised. I do peg as a puppet who mindlessly follows orders. Not a chance. Let's cut the chit-chat and find its passage. Right way. It's a book. There's got to be a book somewhere. Start pulling the books out of the shelves. There's got to be a loose book somewhere that opens the back.
Enemy sighted!
It's classic. Classic secret passage song.
One down. Who's next?
That or a button under the desk. I don't know. You guys know. Hey, anybody have any ideas for how to open a secret passage?
Not bad. Looking forward to our next mission together.
Alright. As we search the second floor of the mansion, Ada calls us to the front of the altar. Among bowls, blades, and ornaments of unknown purposes, lies a rapture core glowing red, looking ominous as ever. It's pretty suspicious to me, don't you think? You're definitely right about that. It's extremely odd for a rapture core to just be sitting here like this. Dee, look over there. Dee stares silently at the altar for a moment before finally speaking. Nice find. Rahab, forget the core. Focus on what's around it. Around it? Prompted by Dee's words, I glance back at the altar again. The rapture core, the bowls and blades, and the candle faintly illuminating the area. Every so often, a cold breeze sweeps through by the candle flicker. A trail of smoke drifts towards the platform behind it. Upon closer inspection, the smoke is being drawn into a narrow crack in the platform. I knock on the platform. A dull echo rings out from behind. There's a hidden space behind this. Bingo! That means our next step is... It rummages around the altar. Points to the rapture core towards the platform. Points the rapture core towards the platform. Click! Rumble, rumble, rumble. The platform slides open, revealing a hidden passageway behind it. I'll go first. Ada smiles and slips behind the platform. I peer in, and I'm greeted with a staircase descending deep underground. Let's head down, Dee. Alright. Stay sharp. You don't know what's waiting for us down there. We walk down the long corridor where Ada, who ahead of us, stops abruptly. What is it? What is it? See for yourself. Ada steps aside, something piled up in layers comes into view. From regular civilians' clothing to work, school, police, nurse, and military uniforms. A variety of clothes are piled up together. The name tag on one of the military uniforms suddenly catches my eye. Miles Carter. Are these the clothes worn by the missing? There's more. Asa just gestures silently. Several mass-produced Nikes lay collapsed beyond the pile of clothes. The condition of their bodies painted a clear picture of what went on here. A traitor hidden within the order. Suddenly, gunshots ring out. Is that coming from below us? Polly, snap out of it! Polly! Deep within the corridor. Ah! Query, fire the rocket launcher! Roger! Figures can be seen emerging in combat with the creatures howling fiercely. Miranda, inquiry? But who are the other two? Do you know them? Yeah. Well, they look like they're in a tight spot. We should go help. Out of nowhere, an axe flies in from behind, striking the creature dead on. He charges forward to grab the axe, promptly slamming it back into the creature's exposed core and into its lower body. Whoosh! Ah! By the time Dee pulls up, thinks that the teacher has ceased, it's shrieking. And she suddenly changed outfits. The door to the basement where dark secrets lie hidden has opened. Spooky. Oh, the above angle. I'll be doing that now. fucking like laughing or crying or something. I don't know if it's crying or slight laughter. Ugh, it's creepy. But before we head on, let's actually put Jill in the synchro machine. Also got our little rewards here. Boop. 730 pure 3. Thank you, got that extra 20 spaces from the last update. And Jill.
Even if that parasite comes after me again, I'll be ready for him.
Talk about Wesker. Also, I'm gonna quick stop at the command center. No, of course, Polly. I'm just gonna skip all these. I've already seen all of Polly's stories. We're just here for the reward. Basic synopsis. Polly is thought to be half fused with a dog. We didn't know if it's fused with a dog. That there was another thing named Polly, a dog named Polly. It was a pet of Ingrid's. Polly saved that dog, and then chance and the dog injured itself. And it's revealed that by the end that it's like, oh no, she's not good with the dog, and it's like she kind of is a little bit. And that's why Polly's kind of puppy-like. Just a little bit. Let's get this real quick. So let's level up. That's it. Wait, one more? Oh, normal level up. Oh, of course. Any others? Nope. Now it's good. Alright. Let's head back in. Into the darkness. Shop. Surprised nobody else is here. It's creepy. Last 4, 3, I guess not. I guess I don't have enough for 4. 200. Jump back to where we were. It's new. Same thing. Prayers, more prayers, prayers. Kind of surprised there's nothing. Gotta file fast. Find out, burn this note. I'm surprised there's like no notes down here. Also, I love how we're like in police outfit D, even though we don't have it. A lot of cages, candles. Oh. Traitor. Is it only near the cells? Or is it you have to be in the cell and you hear the crying or laughing? That's just Polly. I don't know. It says, snap out of it. Oh, I just noticed that. That's not anything. That's the manor behind them on fire. Let's get the flames. Yeah. All the different save files. D, Jill. Polly, are you awake? Miranda? Are you hurt? And Query? What are you two doing here? Typara. Now's not the time to be standing around. Typara's headed to the surface. Calm down, Polly. You don't look so good. Polly attempts to stand up, but promptly drops back down. It's clear she suffered a great deal while trapped here. Commander, you're here too? See some unfamiliar faces here. About that. This is Joe and Claire. They were escaping from Raccoon City when their vision turned blurry. Next thing they knew, they ended up in this mansion. What? They got dragged in here from another world through the D-Wave, too. Everyone mind if I say something? I explained the D-Wave in detail. So that's why things weren't adding up. Another world? So we can still return to our world, right? Sure, what we all gotta do is wake up that gatekeeper. Then let's go and get this gatekeeper thing out of bed. Before we do that, there's something I want to ask. Does Umbrella Corporation also exist in this world? Umbrella Corporation? Yes, it seems like Umbrella Corporation is behind what's happened in the mansion. I don't believe I've ever heard of Umbrella Corporation in our world. Those documents we found in the mansion are the only data we have on Umbrella. And we'll have to dig a little deeper to get the full picture. So they don't exist here. But then why? Claire, let's hold off on waking up the gatekeeper for now. Why? You heard him. Although we don't know precisely what's going on, it's clear that Umbrella has some kind of influence on this world. We can't let this stand. We have to make things right before leaving. Make things right? Claire looks at Query. You said your colleague followed Daipara all the way here, right? But we gotta find them. Both Daipara and your colleague. And everyone else who's gone missing. After that, we need to make sure they'll never be able to do this again. I'm sick of watching viruses rob people of what's precious to them. Do you think we can really handle this all on our own? Come on, Query, I believe in you. Are you saying you don't have faith in me? Leave things like this is, they'll bug me endlessly, and I won't be able to focus on finding my brother. Alright. Might as well give it a shot. So where do we begin? Hold on. I'm really thankful everyone is offering their help, but there is still something left to verify. Verify? Yes. I still haven't heard that person's introductions. Polly's eyes drift towards Steve, who's sitting silently in the corner. At some point, without me noticing, she has changed into a police outfit. Agent Winters, BST. Biohazard Strike Team. We deal with any incidents inside the Ark involving biohazards. You merged with the ACPU, so I've been tasked to deal with the current incident involving the virus. My, very impressive. Effective immediately. I'll be joining your team, so I assume you can count in your cooperation? Commander Warehog, I'll be personally leading this operation. Huh? Is there a problem, Commander? It seems Dee doesn't want anyone to know she's a perilous siege. I play along for now. Could really use the help. We could use any help. We could use any help you can give us, Foley. Okay, I'll do my best. I'm kind of in a rough shape though, so I might need some assistance from you all. I believe that covers all the introductions. Should I move on, Commander? Right. Let's go over the situation again. Share what we all found in the mansion so far.
Let's get this show on the road!
That's a cute outfit, but I'm like, And I love how it's a very specific outfit for D Killer Wife, not regular D. So it's like, you
Not
have
bad.
D and then all her alternate
Looking
egos.
forward to our next mission together.
So I think that's kind of cool.
Engaging!
Oh, I guess we're just jumping into the next one.
Reload!
Catch my breath.
Hang in there a little longer.
And we're actually gonna get a burst for now.
Target not eliminated.
Nope. blew him up.
So, how does it feel to be saved by a super cop?
Torch of Salvation. A cult that refers to raptors as judges descended from the heavens, who will guide all foolish mortals to their reckoning, and the cult firmly believes that it will lead them to salvation in the process. The founder of this group is Alestra 9. She is reportedly in despair as her husband, a former commander, remains comatose. It's believed that she received a rapture core from an unknown individual, which served as a catalyst for the cult's founding. After establishing the Torch of Salvation, Alestra enticed patients and visitors of the counseling center to join the cult. They began holding regular gatherings at the mansion in the Outer Rim. Some cultists were even sent to the surface and offered as sacrifices to the raptures. All individuals who went missing in the past 2 weeks have been linked to the Torch of Salvation, to the Torch of clothes that were found in the entrance of the Reformation Chamber. The timeline of disappearances coincide with the D-Wave incident. The disappearances began after the cult members were used as test subjects during the development of the Neovirus. The Neovirus. Building upon the T-Virus, which hails from another world, it is synthesized by refining a holy elixir extracted from the rapture's body. Its particular raptures can, in coordinates RAC 1001. When injected into organic materials, the virus significantly enhances physical and regenerative abilities. However, side effects include bodily deterioration, significant cognitive decline, and increased violent tendencies. Spreading the neurovirus within the Ark to entice chaos, and using the result confusing to allow raptures in, was all part of the Torch of Salvation's plan. This operation was codenamed Project Reborn Evil. If the situation is not resolved within 2 hours, Blaze Out will initiate a full-scale purge. That about sum it up? Sounds like we're settled on a plan. We're here to put a stop to this Project Reborn Evil. Is that it? When you put it like that, it sounds simple. It sure does feel that way to me. Still, all we can do is try. With these many super cops in our midst, sure things will work out. Yeah, everything will turn out fine somehow. But who exactly is the super cop you're talking about? I think that's about everything for now. Next, we need to figure out how to stop Project Reborn Evil from taking place. First, we stop the Neovirus from spreading outside the mansion. Second, we prevent the Raptors from infiltrating the Ark. These two are what really matter. You mentioned earlier the way that in the lab. Yeah, we came down that way. That makes sense. Warehog, it's alright with you. I'll handle the virus. Huh? I got a few ideas in mind. But it's a plan that requires Agent Winters from the BTS. Did you say Winters? Wanna try your luck with me? Agent Winters, are you up for it? Not gonna lie, I wonder if they chose that name to make a reference to Resident Evil 7 and 8. Because the fun fact is that's who you play as. Well, not Agent Winters. You play as the character Ethan Winters in 7 and 8. And then, of course, you eventually deal with his wife, Mia Winters. And the whole thing with their kid, Rose. So, I wonder if that whole thing is reference to Resident Evil 7 and 8. Alright then, load the virus to Ada and Agent Winters. As for the Raptures, about the Raptures, there's something I wanted to share. What's that? Well, I was caught by the cultists not long after sneaking into the mansion. So I'm embarrassed to say I didn't discover anything noteworthy, but I did come across something that could serve as a clue. And what's that? Basically, up until the moment ago, Para was being held with me, but the cult leader came and took her away, just before all of you arrived. While she was here, I heard her say something. All preparations are complete. It's time to head to the surface to face our reckoning. Winters, do you know if there's any abandoned elevators nearby? There's one elevator left. That's supposed to be decommissioned. Coordinates? I'll ask my partner to send it over right away. Alright, do it as fast as you can. While Ada and Winters are handling the virus, the rest of us will make sure the cult leader doesn't make it to the surface. That does not sound good. I knew things wouldn't be as easy. Holy, can you move? I'll be fine. Y'all go on ahead. I can at least buy you some time. Ooh, is it raptors?
Entering combat. Target not eliminated. Target eliminated.
This is too good.
So, how does it feel to be saved by a super cop?
Clack. Thud. Clack. Thud. Clack. Thud. What, is you out of bullets? Told you I was okay going ahead. Why did you two decide to stay? Because we can't even stand up properly right now. Should say the same about you, Miranda. I'm fine. The thunderous sound echoing down the passage grows closer. This feels like a nightmare. Wouldn't you agree, Miranda? Yes. Wait, huh? This feels like something out of a nightmare. Yeah, aren't you going to pinch me to make sure I'm not dreaming? Are you sure you're okay? You're shaking pretty badly. That sound keeps reminding me of something. That abomination we ran into earlier. And all those things we saw in the lab keep popping into my head. So my body just keeps shaking. It's all very scary, isn't it? Yeah, I figured. It's not too late. You can still leave and catch up with the others if you want. We'll take care of the creature. That's right, you don't have to stay behind just because of me. Before, when the Ark was in danger, there was something you said, Foley. We're police officers, protecting civilians and keeping the Ark safe. That's what police officers are meant to do. That's why I'm choosing to stay behind. In order for the others to solve the problems at hand, someone needs to keep the creatures distracted. Only then can we protect the civilians and keep the Ark safe. I wonder if he's just referencing when the Ark was invaded by raptors. I may not be able to stop the trembling, but Polly places a hand on top of Miranda's head. Thanks, Miranda, for choosing to stay behind for that reason. I'm so glad. Looks like there's a solid cops in this world too. Miranda, you were asking earlier who the super cop was. Yes, I'm still curious about that. Well, I don't think we need to look any further. Huh? From one super cop to another, let's take this thing down. Is it actually gonna be a fight in here, like a big raptor?
Everyone ready?
Okay, then I guess not. Just regular raptors.
Target eliminated.
We're actually gonna see this abomination or whatever that's making the thunderous noise. Wow, that was a big leap. But it's already dead. It was like, whoop, and it died.
Not bad. Looking forward to our next mission together.
Whoosh. God. Beneath these acts, a grotesque creature that attacked the lab lets out a final cry. Aren't you done yet? Patience is a virtue, D. Your boyfriend may not like it if you act like that. Or should I say Winters? It's just us. You can call me D. He yanks the axe out of the core and that's Ada. Clack, 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 clack. Despite the pitched battle occurred right behind her, Ada, without much as a glance, remains hunched over at the computer terminal, typing furiously at the keyboard. Judging by the countless black windows and lines of command being inputted, she seems to be trying to hack in. This isn't going to work, say it now. You need to come up with another plan. Yeah. Ada resumes clacking away at the keyboard. Deeming herself incapable of contributing at the computer, Dee heads towards the incubation chamber. Corpses lay scattered outside the broken chamber, across a sea of shattered glass. It's a horrific sight, but Dee gazes at them unflinchingly. She reads the names within each of the hospital gowns aloud one by one. Edward Moreau, Lily Moreau, Blake. If I remember them all. Once finished, then approaches the grotesque creature she'd just taken down. Whoosh! Rax carves an arc through the air, leaving a black streak. The creature is cleaved in two. Its upper body of a mass-produced Nike and the lower limbs of a raptor. Dog tags are... Found them. BH906... Yeah. When tapping away at the keyboard, it suddenly froze. What is it? Just curious what you're doing. Are you looking for someone? No. What then? I'm memorizing their names, so I can verify them when we get back to the Ark. That way I can find out who they were. And I need to find out why they came to believe in the Torch of Salvation. And of all things they've done along the way, before I can make an objective judgment about their deaths. It's the only way. Only by knowing what led to all this can we prevent a second Torch of Salvation from rising. True. Can I ask you something? Is lurking behind a wall of anomalies ever get retiring? If you were to die, no one would ever know what you've done, and that you've ever had these thoughts. Doesn't matter. My actions tip the cosmic scales even slightly toward the side of good. I'll do whatever it takes to take it for justice. More importantly, there's someone now who will remember me. Someone who will remember you? That's great. Enough talk. Let's finish this. That reminds me. It pulls up a new window on the monitor. At the bottom of the document, titled Project Reborn Evil, Evil Purified in 983-8283-830. The countdown that had been ticking down has come to a halt. The Neo-virus won't spread to the Ark. I've also wiped all data related to the T-virus, so we don't have much to worry. Huh. Could have told me that earlier, you know. We'll take that as a thank you. Now then. It stretches and begins rummaging through the pockets for the researchers lying motionless beside the computer. Let me see what kind of people we were dealing with. Hey D, did you know? Usually among researchers like these, there's always bound to be one that still has a tiny shard of consciousness left. Enough to stash a vaccine somewhere. Out of nowhere, Ada reveals the vaccine sample. My god. To hold this, our deal's complete. Our deal? Add another word, Ada begins to head out of the lab. Ada? You're sure you don't need to go? Check in on your boyfriend, I mean. Guess I should. As Dee exits the lab, the cool breeze brushes past her ear. Ada is perched on the windowsill, an open window. Take this. Ada tosses something. What's this? It's a USB drive adorned with this ornamental. It's carved. It's a bird bound scale etched on the surface. Consider a payment for your honesty. Well then, with that, Ada fires a hook shot and vanishes out the window.
Subduing target. eliminated. Target not eliminated.
Hang in there a little longer.
And done. I didn't even see him spawn in. What, did he spawn in for a second and die?
Nice work. When I get back, whew, I'm heading straight for the shower.
Behind the mansion, along the path leading to the elevator, right of a mountain of garbage is piled up. Ugh. Reeks. Can't believe they put a trash dump right behind the mansion. They stand being so close to this stench. Guess they just get used to it. What? Residents here pick through heaps of trash dumped from the Ark, searching for anything they can salvage. Make a living selling what they find. You just have to learn to live with the smell if you want to survive in the Outer Rim. Let me guess this straight. They make ends meet by selling trash dumped in from the Ark. Putting up what smells like this. Is it reality of people face in this world? Yes. Reality is unforgiving no matter where you go. Query? Query fidgets with her rocket launcher in silence. Hey, Query. Yes? Penny for your thoughts? Oh. I'm just thinking. Is it really okay? Is what okay? I can't help but think that someone other than me should be tagged along. Someone with more field experience, like Agent Winters, VST, or someone more suitable for combat. You were blasting things left and right with that rocket launcher. And now you're second guess yourself? Before this, most of what I've done has been administrative work. So under special circumstances, Polly and Miranda typically handled field operations. Saving all of humanity, such a monumental task is better left for someone else, not me. Come on, none of that stuff matters. I'm just an ordinary college student. But I survived Raccoon City, and now I'm surviving just fine here too. It's what's in here that counts, our hearts. The chest of their fist. Watching Claire, Query murmurs quietly. That's what counts. You came all the way to this dangerous place because you wanted to save your friend. Not only did you rescue Polly, you did it in style. That means you can save that para too. Hell, you can even save all of humanity. Got what it takes. You think so? Of course. And there's more good news. What's that? You're not alone because you've got me. So that's comforting, right? A faint smile comes across Query's face as Claire's playful words. Yeah, I feel really reassured. See? So it's what inside that counts. What's inside? Phew. Query grips her launcher tightly with what seems like a newfound resolve. Shall we keep moving? Yes. It's about the elevator Kay told us about in the distance. Here too, huh? Can't catch a break, can we? Under the elevator stood more of the same creatures that we've been fighting all this time. Query lifts her loaded launcher. I'll take the lead. Boom. After the battle in front of the elevator, Sarah lies in the ground on a heap. Her abdomen is torn open. Looks like one of those monsters got to her. Life falls into oblivion, turmoil, cruel distortions of all things sacred. Cold, metallic judges descend. Do not resist. The end is nigh. Guide these foolish mortals. Elestradine? The plan you and the Torch of Salvation put together is doomed to fail. Fail? That's right. Doing this won't save anyone. Heathens like you won't understand. Just you wait. On the day of reckoning, we'll see who's saved. Death is a path to salvation. Death is the path that leads to salvation. Death is salvation. While tending to the delirious cult leader's wounds, Query shakes her head. Suddenly the cult leader starts speaking to someone other than those of us in present. Her eyes lose focus, and the light gradually dims. You're waiting for me, aren't you? I told you that Para and I would come. We return to the happy days we once had. And there's salvation with Dipara's in the elevator. What have I done? The elevator? Inside the elevator, countless homemade explosives cover the floor. 14, 24, 23. Countdown displays in the center ticks down 1 second at a time is a time bomb. In addition to the bombs... Hey, Barton! What's up? How'd you look pulling for Jill? I'll play part 2 tomorrow. Did you roll for Jill? Yes! She wasted 20 tickets and the 10 free tickets that I had left, and I said, nope. I used my gold tickets to just get her, because I'm not gonna waste all my resources. I'm not gonna let her waste all my resources. Cause a buddy of mine pulled for Jill, and she did the same thing with him. Wasted all of his tickets and like almost all his gems. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do another race situation where I had 20,000 gems gone and freaking like all my tickets gone. I said, nope, you're gonna waste 20 tickets and that's all you're gonna waste. So I just used the gold tickets. I'll get them back. I'll get enough before the anniversary. Curry holds back Claire, but countless bombs, the timer slowly ticking down, and Dipara lying in the middle of it all. Claire's eyes dart back and forth before she shuts them, and seemingly recalling someone, she utters a name. The young girl she met in her own world. Sherry. I'm sorry, Clary. See you later, though. Gotta sleep. And a bomb button. I appreciate you always stopping in. I'll tell you if I get her. And that's good. Let me know. Like I said, I'll probably be back with this next week. And probably tomorrow I'm gonna probably do more Donkey Kong. Maybe a little bit of Kirby too. Cause I'm trying to get those done before Legends ZA comes out in 2 weeks. Claire shakes off, ignoring the bombs. Claire rushes straight towards Dipara. You okay? Dipara remains limp and doesn't respond. She's still breathing. Sting needle marks to be seen on Dipara's shoulder. No. Claire, fall back now. She might be infected with the virus. I don't care. I can't leave her like this. And even if she is infected, as long as there's a vaccine, we'll be able to treat her somehow. I don't know if a vaccine exists in this world, but it's better than giving up on her without doing anything. It's always better to put up a fight. Is this what you're looking for? Holds a syringe full of red liquid. I told you I wouldn't let the Neo virus leave this mansion, right? You better use it quickly. And I do mean quickly. We should probably do something about these explosives while we're at it. Oh, I'll do it. I memorized all the procedures for handling explosives circulating in the Ark. To kick her, I think done everything we can here. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, looks like it. Para, can you hear me? Don't move. I'm going to give you something that'll help you. It's going to sting a little. You still have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends such as Rack 1001, the location where the virus components are found. If you want to put an end to all this, we need to take care of that too. Exactly. Once things are settled down here, we'll take care of it. Well then, since the deal is concluded, guess this is where I make my exit. Alright, that woman, Alestra 9, right, was it? She was holding on to something important. I suggest you look into it. You might find something interesting. Well then, I'll leave you to it. Be sure to make the right decisions. Ada? By the time I turn around, Ada is already gone. Inside of the elevator is in complete disarray. Astra 9's vision fades, and memories of the past flash before her eyes. Gathering at the dinner table every evening, talk about our day. All of us sprawled out watching TV together in comfort. Quiet little conversations we had before falling asleep. Memories of those happier days begin to fade and are replaced by new ones. Her husband's hospital room, where she stood to witnessing his final moments. The eyes of Alestra 9 and those of her husband's lock. Yep. He flatlined, so that's why she was so bent up. Oh, yes, we're gonna do everything to stop the salvation and...
I'll handle that one myself.
It's crazy, yeah. Losing a loved one can do that to you, make you go crazy and
Relentless bastards!
don't wanna live anymore. How deeply you felt that bond with them. Love makes you do crazy things.
Nice work. When I get back, whew, I'm heading straight for the shower.
Alright, it's 11. 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 50 seconds. We're 3 minutes and 50 seconds behind schedule. What were you planning on doing if I hadn't held up Blaze out at the outer rim entrance? Okay. Kay gives a subdued wave. Her body is slightly singed in several places. What happened to you? Oh, this? And a real nasty piece of work. But don't worry, my cover's still intact. Anyway, I heard from Werehog. Sounds like things are pretty much wrapped up on your end. Yeah. By the look at your face, I take it things didn't pan out well. What about the cult leader in Daipara? Over there. Kay sees Daipara sobbing, her arms wrapped around her knees. Clay frowns her brow upon seeing the cult leader collapse nearby. You're right, things ended badly. Still, her expression is any indication. I said the cult leader paid for her sins. What did you decide about the mansion? Blaze up plans to torch the place along with the nearby residential areas. Told me to get out before it's too late. So they decided there's no point leaving it standing. Well, I guess be the Neo-virus or the Torch of Salvation. It seems that they're nipping both in the bud for good. Maybe they want to bury the fact that any of this ever happened. I already checked. There aren't any survivors, so don't make that face. Thanks. Speaking of which, where are Werehog and the others? I thought they were with them. They went to the surface. They said they're ending this mess. Why did you follow them? I got something to wrap up here. And what's that? It said Ada vanished the moment she handed over the vaccine sample. I'm going after her. So yeah, I'm headed off now. Make sure to look after Daipara. Later. What? Hey, do I look like a babysitter? He steps out of the mansion. To you. Upon reaching the surface, we head towards the coordinate. Rack 11001. Jill's intently studying a scripture. It's the scripture that Alestra 9 clung on to until she dying breath. Thus spoke the Lord, salvation lies beneath the merciless judges. Imbibed the holy elixir and cast off the sins of mortal flesh. Be reborn as a greater being. Doesn't seem to be anything particularly noteworthy. Yeah, it just seems these strange prayers from the start. Upon turning the page, Jill's jaw drops in surprise. What is it? Jill turns the scripture towards me. Something is inscribed in the red letters. Rack 01001. Beneath the merciless judges, the altar where the holy elixir of the judge. There is revelation. Revelation? What revelation? Could it be something that's written after? Jill continues to skim through the scripture. Apparently, some documents appeared one day, scattered around the altar. Research papers detailing the T-virus we saw earlier. The believers of the Torch of Salvation regarded this as a way to fulfill their destiny. A revelation from God. Umbrella will pave the way forward for us. After these initial sentences, all the following is written praising Umbrella Corporation. They didn't have access to any information about the Devil Wave or other worlds, so they defied these umbrella documents as holy relics. Since to them, the information they needed suddenly materialized out of nowhere. So we got our answer. Those that got caught in the D-Waves and crossed over wasn't just us. These documents, too. Seems that to be the case. Kay said she handled disposing of all those documents. Now that's cleared up. Let's focus on the task at hand. As soon as we arrived to where it all began. How awful. Yeah. Among the ruins, I spot an altar in the distance. Several unarmed bodies are sprawled around it. The expressions are peaceful. I assume that's the target. Enormous raptor stands behind the bodies, looking strangely out of place. It remains motionless, rooted to the ground. Commander, requesting permission to engage? Are you sure about this, Polly? Should have gone back to the Ark along with Ipara. I'm sure I'm totally fine. Miranda and Query are here, after all. We got Jill and Claire, too. That's right, the super cops are all assembled. Really fixated on that word, aren't you? Probably because no one ever called her that before. Alright. Commence engagement. Okay then, let's do this. It may look like it's lodged in the ground, but all the same, don't let your guard down. Don't know if it's capable of. Understood. Encounter! Hey, I got to say the line. Encounter! Oh god, it's like a merciless judge, and they use freaking,
This ends here.
they use, gluttony.
Police Officer Polly is
And they
here.
use gluttony's model, I like it.
I'll give you stars.
The merciless
Let's
judge.
finish this with one shot. You did well, Commander.
Okay, so that's why they use gluttony. Boom. With a thunderous crash, the rapture collapses. Good work, everyone. Phew. So that was a wrap on this whole virus mess, right? Ominous looking fluid seeps from the rapture's carcass. That must be the fluid the Torch of Salvation regarded as a holy elixir of the judge. Make sure not to repeat. You don't repeat that incident. Probably best if we send it to MMR for analysis. I request an investigation into this. Can't let something like this ever happen again. ACPU will keep a close eye on it. Make sure this mess doesn't take place again. That's reassuring. I'm glad the Ark has people like you looking after it. We gotta do our best to let our citizens feel safe. That's right. We'll work even harder and don't be nervous next time. I'm rooting for you. So all we have to do now is take down the raptor called Gatekeeper, right? Where do we find it? I'm all warmed up. Let's go in there and finish this fast. About that. I have a question. Yes? Have you two always been this radiant? Is emanating from Jill and Claire's bodies. Can only mean one thing. Gatekeeper has awakened. Jill and Claire, it's time to go home. Wait, they're leaving? Just like that? After going through all this, we didn't even get to see the Ark? It's alright. I fulfilled my duty as a cop, to protect the civilians and defend the Ark. That alone is reason enough for me to end up in this world. Don't you agree, Miranda? Yes. You're right. Thank you for everything. Miranda salutes Jill and Claire with pride. Saying this, Polly and Query remember Miranda and to salute them. Despite the confusion of being thrust into another world, the three of you still went on your way to help us. You never gave up and never faltered in the face of danger. And for that, I can't thank you enough. Ah, it's the least we could do. Now you're making me blush. By the way, Query, I'm counting on you to look after Daipara. Take your care. She's gonna feel pretty alone. Got it. Leave it to me. In Winters, was it? Send her my regards as well. certainly will. Now then, seems it's time to go. Claire waves and Jill salutes in silence as their bodies become enveloped in light. There they go. Soon the light dissipates and the two women vanish. In the back alley of the Outer Rim, in the distant a mansion is ablaze. Didn't expect to find you here. I wanted to see how everything wrapped up. You're late. I thought you'd showed up a little sooner. Ada holds up something and waves it. It's a tracker Dee planted. So you knew. So what can I do for you? Kay told me. Jill and Claire got pulled into this world through a D-wave only a few hours ago. And you? You've been in the Ark for 2 weeks now. That's right. Had a nice little tour of the Ark. Fascinating place. More of it than I expected. What kind of deal did you make with X? You know perfectly well I won't answer that. A moment later, Ada begins to envelop in light. I guess we have to cut our conversation short. Since you came all the way out here, let me give you a little parting gift, Dee. People like us who work in the shadows always have an ace hidden up our sleeves, ready to use whatever we need to. Catch my drift? No parting words? Thanks. I appreciate you helping us see this through. Well then, see you around. Take care, Dee. Oh, that was X. X was the one who gave the core. In an instant, Ada disappears, leaving Dee in the back alley. An ace up the sleeve. In Dee's hand is the USB Ada gave her. This is why you gave this to me. Dee soon disappears into the shadows. So you gotta use that as evidence against X. The threat of the Torch of Salvation has been repelled. The people from the other world have left. Well, that's it for Reborn Evil. For now. So we see our little hidden story. Our hidden ending.
You did well, Commander!
Extra ending? Well, extra ending next week. On hard mode. Alright, is there a hard mode? Maybe not, hold on. Wait, let's enter hard mode. Yeah, 6 days and 16 hours. So yeah, next week. Get our missions. Bam, bam, bam. Challenges. All these we get another Claire. And Reborn Evil. And of course all the hard mode missions. And we get another Claire after all those. This. Ada's done, so we don't have to worry about her. Gotta worry about Jill. Oh, you know, before we even end off, hold on. Go back in there and actually do our minigame. BST. So we never see the Blaze Out Squad. Ah, well, let's know their existence now. Salvation Breakers. Let's level some of these up now that we can. Max. I don't want that yet. Alright. Start, and now you can choose Jill or Claire. Or things instead of upright sideways. There. Shotgun.
Everyone ready?
She's got a special grenade launcher. Okay. Not much there, because we couldn't really get another grenade, because I would have just made it. I mean, it would have made it doubly effective, but hey. Coinage.
This ends here.
Actually, didn't mean to use it, but okay. Ooh, okay. This up. 60. 60. No matter what, it's not gonna fit. And I get a flamethrower. Oh, look, you can fire up a regular gun. Alright, we'll do that for now. Assault rifle, shotguns, get gold. There we go. Now we can expand spaces. Easily get a barrier. Do that for now. Get 2 grenade launchers. Nope, I could get another one so we get a level of that to purple. Increase reload speed. So the damage over time. Exactly why I kept it. Boom, boom, bam, look at that, now it's purple. Put a pistol there. I got a purple grenade launcher. Attack up. Have a flamethrower, we got shotgun and pistol, pierce damage. Well, it's close. It's a good thing to increase critical. Speaking of the recovery thing, the recovery knockback. Look at that, speaking of recovery, boom. Barrier. Replace this with the better one. That. Better pistol. Alright. And now it has more health and it'll heal up a little bit. Knockback. We're working wonders here. Grenade. Love the laser cannon, but I need one more space. One more line at least. speed. Nothing that'll really help us right now. That could help us. You know what? Maybe it would actually fit that. Scope. And shotgun we can't do anything with. But the scope helps. There's more critical chance for a critical hit damage. Range, yes. Blaze duration. Ooh. Let's see if I can manage to weasel this in somehow. I can move this up here now. That's 3 spaces. Put this up here in the corner, so I have a whole section now. Could put that there. Of course, leaves a lot of awkward spaces. Also, another grenade launcher. Which would be good, but kind of need that to be a purple.
Just keep coming!
Alright, so we're gonna get AoE damage up. One more space there. Like these two were switch spots. You can easily put another one right next to it, but nope. If one of these was a shotgun, I could boom boom make that purple, but nope. Got music change. Here's 10. Let's go with damage for these ones. We did a lot for purple. We need to get some of our other weapons increased. Look at that. Gold grenade launcher. Shotgun. Looking good, looking good. Piercing. Look at that. These are gonna fit perfectly in there. Ooh. There's this. If I was able to put that somewhere, but I don't think no matter what, how I maneuver, I don't think I'm gonna get 4 spaces no matter what. Yeah, there's no way. No matter what I do, I'm not gonna get 4 unique spaces. Wait. Oh, I did. I figured it out, and that goes with this too. Look at that. Double heals and double barrier life. Come on. Love it. Assault rifle, submachine gun. Well, we gotta get damage up. Might get the farthest I can with Claire, damn. Bam. Restores 300 every 30 seconds. Gives up 8%, reflects damage on attackers. So if I could get that, see, I don't think there's anything better than gold, right? Diamond moves every 3 shots, bullet explode into 4 shards hitting nearby enemies. Yeah, it doesn't fit. Would've been nice though. Let's see what's past gold. Debuffs. Yup. Gold cannon. Boom, increase that. But this here, if I get another one, so I can increase my grenade to gold. I think we're doing very well. Experience gain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, boom, purple pistol. Could fit a sniper rifle in there if I wanted to. This is the most healing I think we've had for. So look at that. And you have to put it over there. Boom. There's no way that one's gonna fit there. Hey, but I got a purple sniper rifle now. Purple sniper rifle now. Okay. Piercing? Oh yeah. Ooh, can I do it again? Oh, yes I can. I could put the flamethrower, but you know what? I'm liking what I have so far. Not gonna lie, this barrier is pretty decently stacked. It basically heals how much for every 30 seconds. Alright, let's see. Increased lunacy for pierce weapons. Boom. Then I could get another scope. Another pistol. Get the pistol to gold too. That'll help us a lot later. Piercing. Okay. Nothing good applies here. The assault rifle would have been nice, but already got the pistol. Meter, 6 meters, reload speed. And there's still a reload speed too.
You just keep coming!
be able to take care of him. No, almost. None with decreased speed. Reload. That was nice. It was tasty. Purple, purple. Now if I get another purple, I can make that gold. Alright, 20, right? Wave 20 already. You have to take any damage from the barrier. Dang, reload the grenade launcher, grenades, and everything else. Boom. Purple. No matter what, it's not gonna fit, so. Look at the rocket jams we have there, bro. This. Oh, that damn. They go back to 100 already. Don't even gotta worry about it. We're just blowing up left and right. More damage for the flamethrowers, grenade launchers, and grenades. Wow, okay, grenade. Purple, gold, regular. That was nice. That was all just grenades. Boom, boom, boom. Purple, purple, grenade, boom. Now we got a gold one. Buff. Ooh. Can I? I can. Now all I need is like literally another one of this to make that boom, 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 make that gold too. I need just a repair kit, like a regular repair kit. What's the fact that thing should be repairing like how much damage like every couple seconds. Plus, I didn't even use my special, which also repairs the maintenance.
This ends
like,
here.
It goes back up to 100, so it's like. Boom. Boom, boom, purple. If I had more sniper rifles, I could have made that into a gold, but nope. Now I got purple laser beams. Knockback. Gold. Dang, we're just blowing up left and right. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. And now we have all that space. Beautiful. Now that's purple too. That's blue as well. Get a second laser gun too. So what does this one have? Increase electrocutes enemy hitting by laser. Electrocute enemies. Take additional damage when hit. Increase 400 damage every 30 seconds. This one converts grenades into flash grenades. Upon detonation, creates a field that slows enemy movement and chance and stun. fragments. Look at this thing with a spike barrier. Ooh. You know what? I might. God, boy, I can fit this in here. Hold on. So we have how much space we can use now. Just gotta use my organizing skills that I got in Resident Evil. Now, come on, sniper rifle. Let's go down one row. Thank you. You down a row. You down a row. You can move over here. And you can go over here. See? Organization skills. We got the assault rifle too. In purple. Boost damage over time. If only I had a blue in there somewhere. I would have had blue, purple, boom, gold. Or a pistol. If I had a blue pistol, purple, boom, gold. I don't know if there's anything higher than a gold, but it'd be awesome if it was. Well, actually, no. It'd be awesome to find out. Cleaning house from these raptors, I swear. Also, maybe if the game's too loud, let me know. God, last 6. Boom, 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 boom. Somebody will get that. Would it stack? Putting. Oh, wait, I can actually level this up. Hold on. What am I doing? I can level that up. Put that there as well. I also could get the metal and some coins and get another barrier. Still don't have the flamethrower either. Once again, if it was blue, blue, purple, gold, but nope. Not for the flamethrower. Flamethrower would be nice, but I would need to do a lot of rearranging and get a bit of stuff there as well. Mostly combining all my weapons into different. Look at all the firepower. That was nuts. That's purple now. That's blue now.
Here.
Look at that, 100% back. I love how she recovers the barrier, yet she's the one that's doing most of the levels because everything has so much stuff that's basically healing up the barrier again. Boom, boom, purple, boom, gold. Look at that. Beautifully done. If I could have had another blue, blue, purple, and that also would have been gold. But that ignores enemies' monsters' defense. All I have to do is last 30 seconds without taking damage, and boom. Now we're back to 100. We got a big one.
This here.
That's your normal damage increase. Ooh, gold laser cannon. Am I crazy? Bet your ass I'm crazy. All I need is another one of these. Boom, purple, and then I would need to get another purple to get gold. To see if there's anything past gold.
This ends here.
So you can do it by like 5%.
This ends here.
I'm trying to take damage a little bit. No. Pistol could fit in there. But I don't have anything to be able to link. I need to link these two together to make that purple and then... Oh. Oh, wait. Wait. I do have... Ooh, actually, I do have barriers. Boom, purple barrier and regular barrier. Aw, shit. So that's 8% plus 16% plus healing every 400 for every 30 seconds. I think we're good. I think put another scope in there. You know what else? Even more crazy? We'll put another one of those in there. If I had the space, I would put this somewhere. So I'd have to get rid of this thing. Then I would make this into gold as well. I said, once I get this to gold, let's see if it makes any higher. Oh, coin.
This ends here. This ends here.
Oh. Purple shotgun. Take that gold. We got clip. Increases damage by 3%. Very like level 2 clip. Kinda wish that was level 1 or I wish there was another level 1 clip, another level 2 clip. I could have made that purple clip and like that. No, the pistols. Oh. Gold. Once again, can't get that gold sniper rifle. I haven't seen a purple rifle show up.
This ends here.
Gold. A lot of gold on this screen. I'm liking it though. Like I said, once I get another purple or blue, I can make that purple. And I can make that gold if I get another. Nope, I already have. Oh, wait. Now I have a purple laser. If I had another shotgun, I could have easily made another gold shotgun and fused them together. Sadly, I don't think I'm gonna get one. Nope. Once again, if it was blue, I could have made it purple. Oh well.
here. One sec. One sec. I need you to take point for a moment.
Yeah, I think I'm stumped here. Oh, of course, now I get the medal. And a clip. The butt stock? Bleh. Of course, not a blue medal, because of course a blue medal would have given me a purple medal. Oh well.
This ends here. Nice work. When I get back, whew, I'm heading straight for the shower.
That's pretty good. Next, even beat that boss, and I'm only third? God dang. Dang, my team lead's going freaking 2,500 plus out freaking level 40. Now we got the grenade launcher. Yeah, the other thing left is get Ada's weapon, which of course that's the bow gun. Use skill 70 times, 100 times, plays Claire 5 times, plays Ada 5 times. Get the upgrades though. Attempts. No, monsters will be equipped to be enhanced after acquiring this option. Yes, that's the one you want to leave lowest so you can get gold. Can't really upgrade anything else though. But I think that's it for that. And that might be it. Actually, I'm gonna go to the shop quick, and that might be it for us for this episode. There we go. Get all of these. Increase our Nikes later. I think that's me for that. And there's much else we could do. I should go do daily stuff, but I don't want to keep the stream for too long. Got a few things I gotta head off and do tonight. Got this. I'll have to eventually just start doing story 1 and 2 since we finished both stories. But I'll do that on my own time. You guys don't gotta worry about that. Okay, grab Wars. Boom. Yeah, they got Reborn Evil. New Nikkei upgrade. It's kind of not really worth it. 5, 10. I think this one's more worth it. The 15, 1,500. Miss me personally. So that arc stuff we could wait for. Recycling real quick. Tetra, level up normal. Alright. I'm gonna call it there. So next time on Goddess of Victory Nikkei, we're gonna check out the hard mode. Well, we'll cut to the hard mode, so it may not be a full stream. I might do that on my own time and show the final cutscene. Maybe I'll post it. Who knows? Because usually it's not really worth seeing just, oh look, here's just 12 battles and that's it. But hey, if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Donkey Kong Bonanza. Everybody on TikTok, thank you so much for joining in. If you guys want to check out my streams, you can see them on Twitch at twitch.tv/darkwarehog. And everyone else on Twitch, you can check out my socials right here. That means it's gonna cut off because it always does. Check out my socials right there. You can find streams that aren't on my Twitch anymore on my YouTube at youtube.com/darkwarehog. You can also find clips on Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, Twitter. It's all there in the nice little link. And since it's only about 12, let's see who we can raid out to tonight. Let's see who we can spread that good old love and support to. Let's see. Was that just a notification to get people? Yeah, it was. Okay. Let's see. Just chatting. Hollow Knight. Zero. I should actually stream ZZZ, but you know, I feel like you won't get much done there. So I kind of why I don't do it. I do that on my free time. Let's sing Donkey Kong Country. Oh, yeah, he's doing Donkey Kong Country Returns. Yeah, he is. Aliens, just chatting. Zero. Goth Gamer is playing Silent Hill. You know, let's jump into another spoopy game with Silent Hill F. With Goblin Gamer.
Thank you for the weapon. How are you doing? By the way, guys, I appreciate y'all showing up for this. I know it was very sporadic, and it's on a day that I usually have off, and we're going
Goth Gamer Goblin.
Then later than my normal stream, but I appreciate you guys for showing up anyway.
Trade them out. It's a VTuber. I'm pretty sure like we know them from another like source, maybe like Atomic Games, but I just raid them out.
Come through here. That doesn't
Spray that love and support with the spoopiness for Spoopy Month.
Oh, that's that way. Okay, so now.
I didn't even do my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.